Phone's that way. Oh, my phone's also that way. Okay. I don't really need this anymore. But, okay. Are you ready? How did we first meet?
We met back in high school in Spanish class, and then we kind of just dropped off the face of the earth. And then 5 years later, you slid into my DMs.
I didn't do that. Yeah. Then we got into a relationship. Very personal relationship. Very one-on-one interpersonal relationship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what a relationship is.
No, not all relationships.
Oh,
My relationship with Jason isn't very personal. It's very
you guys aren't
stupid.
dating.
Our relationships aren't just
No, I know, but the way you're describing as dating. That's what our relationship is.
anyway. After we met, we went into a relationship. What would you say are three big things? The three big things that you appreciate about in
How comfortable you are with each other. Came easily.
easily.
Some examples.
What do you mean?
Not of ones.
What do you appreciate about the relationship? With the relationship, not about me personally, but about the relationship that we have.
That it's natural. That it's very open. I can say whatever I want. Disclose whatever I want.
Do you ever feel like there's any side effects to you disclosing in this
Yeah,
relationship? Like positive or negative?
I do.
Or what are they?
Constantly anxious.
What do you disclose that would make you constantly anxious?
Things I'm insecure. Things when I'm really sad. So I have like this constant thing in the back of my head saying you're gonna be.
So kind of like self-doubt.
Yeah,
You don't have any positive self-disclosure?
maybe yeah.
You're going to tell me funny things that you did that I would have never found out or never known, and they're kind of super personal to you? Or do you not see those?
I do.
So what would you say happens more often, the positive or the negative?
The positive.
The positive happens more than the negative.
Yeah, because I tell you a lot of stupid stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, that goes both ways. Because I also disclose a lot of stupid stuff to you.
Yeah,
I don't really have any negatives.
it's just because I'm an anxious person.
Because I'll just sit there and just tell you 90 things that are all good, and the last 10 things are all stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't really see any like downside to it. Because that's all we really do with each other is disclose, disclose, disclose. I don't have any self-doubt. I don't doubt any. I kind of am eager to disclose because it's like, oh, you're just going to accept it. Oh, we're just going to relate. That's all the different benefits to it. I just like, I don't really have anything negative really. I mean, obviously we get to arguments at times. But, that's that. Do you remember a big argument that we had recently?
Mm-hmm.
How would you say we handled it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why is that?
Mm, I think that we handled it well. I didn't.
Okay, I need you to elaborate on that then.
I was anxious, so I still think about it all the time. 24/7.
Would you say you're a stonewall? Would you say you're a cold shoulder? Would you say
I ruminate.
that's a big word? I don't even know.
I think I know what it means.
To me,
It means like I dwell on it.
we'll have to fact check that really fast. How do you spell that?
It's like RUMIN.
Oh, yeah, think deeply about something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you tend to do a lot of things. Yeah, I agree. I have more space for my atheists. Oh. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, you don't need coffee. I think I'm very much, I wouldn't say stonewall, but I very much like to try and talk about it. Well, wait.
Didn't say anything.
Yeah, but you give me the look.
Mhm.
Mm, focusing on your eye contact. I do like to talk about it, just not instantaneously.
You're cold.
Yeah, just not instantaneously. Would you agree with that? I go to talk it out, but I'm also my love language just touch, so I just go, let's hug it out and drop it.
You
Yes, I do. Literally the other day we were hugging me and you were upset and I said hug me and I started jumping.
have two different versions. If I'm mad at you, you say, can you just drop it and hug it out? And if you're mad at me, you say, don't talk to me for at least 2 hours and don't talk to me.
I do
And
not say
then,
2
yes, you
hours.
do.
I say give me my space.
Yeah, and then you say like 2 hours and you're like, don't talk to me for like 2 hours. And you turn away from me and then you kind of give me the cold shoulder and then you will just treat me as if I just don't not longer exist for like 3 or 4 hours. And then it's just like annoying. And then I try to talk about it and then get more mad at me and then that's it.
Yeah, doesn't happen all the time
Yes, it
though.
does.
No, it could be-
Anytime that you're mad at me, that's what happens.
well, yeah, but that's because why am I going to sit here and make an excuse this? Because I know myself and I will say something that I regret.
Mhm.
So it's not a factor of I'm trying to stonewall you out because I don't want to handle the situation. It's more of a I lack the emotional maturity to have decent conversation when I'm angry.
Mhm.
So I have to calm myself down. And like you said, I think when I'm calming myself down, I'm doing nothing but ruminating on it until I distract myself. And then by the time I distract myself, I mean, I forgot about the issue.
Mhm.
So going back on that whole topic, let's go the opposite. Because what would you say are three things that you appreciate about the relationship? So we got finished with the argument side. What are three things that you appreciate about the
I already did that.
No.
I'll come here, but openly. Just talk about it.
Oh, maybe.
Like the first thing you asked me.
Oh, maybe.
I'm confused.
Okay, well, maybe I did. Um, what about me individually?
Like if you make things that I'm struggling with easier to deal with because you put it in perspective on it with something funny or something common.
From the jester.
So, like, even though you're bullying me out of your own humor, which is fine because that's my humor too, when you need it, you're really nice to me. You're too nice to other people, though. I really like your ability to listen. So you need to sometimes and shut up. Or at least 2 seconds.
Just 2 seconds?
That's your max.
Really?
Mhm.
I will shut it up more than 2 seconds right now.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I would.
You're going.
But I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, but you look like a little robot, dude.
Um, speaking of listening, I do a lot of mindless listening when I listen to you rather than active listening.
Mhm.
Because it's like you're speaking and I'm listening, but you like me go on side tangents.
Mhm.
And it's like I ask you a question. It's like the whole I almost got in a car crash today. And then you're like, what happened? I'm like, some dude just tried to side swipe me. And then that's it.
Mhm.
And then I had you then, and you go, oh my goodness, I was getting on the freeway, and this person did this, and this person did this. And it's like,
Yeah.
I just wait, and I just mindless listen. And then you go, and I'm like, okay, pay attention now, well, because this is what I asked for.
Mhm.
And then, so I would say that, but that's when it's like, well, I guess that's a pretty drastic thing, but you almost said it versus like when you come to me and you're very much so, hey, I'm mentally or physically hurting. I need you to listen. Like I just want to vent. And even then, I very much just sit there and I pay attention. But there's that part of me that's just like, fix it. Shut up. Not like, no, you know what I mean? What were the three things you said? Nice, funny,
Listen.
listener. Yeah, I would say because for you, I would say, I like how you study me. Do you know what I mean by that? Like how you pay attention to the little things. You're like, you just looked at me like you hate me. Like, no, I didn't. But that's because you're focused on the like Oculus version of just me. You see my eyes and how my eyes move and how I'm like whatever. But then you do it so much that you forget. So I just zone out. I go into the blank death stare. I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? But it's cool because like, oh, you did this, oh, you did that. Mhm. I do. I don't remember doing that. Or, um, I think you're always willing to be close to me because like my biggest thing like right now, like that's that. So, like we're always close, and then because we're always with each other, but our proximity relationship is very much so. Since my love language is physical touch, I'm always like no more than I would say an arm length away, if not closer sometimes. What is it? I would probably say the other thing is the length you're willing to self-disclose. You're willing to tell me a lot, but then you're not at the same time. So you tell me all the big things, but then you'll sit there in silence and worry about all the things that are going on in your head, but and I have to try and force it out of you because I feel like you're scared of what I'm gonna say. But as I said earlier, we should be telling each other crap. I feel like a lot of that needs to really be pushed out of you of just I don't care if it's good or bad, just spit it out because that's what's needed. And we don't have a lot of that, but I really like it because we do talk a lot, and I think it's super important. What was your first impression? Not high school me. Rekindled me.
Regular deal is very so you have like this you have like this confidence with you. Just made me feel safe.
You said it was because I was just always there.
Because you weren't always there at the beginning. It was like an on and off hangouts.
I mean, I was always there. I was for like the 3 weeks we hung out before we got together. I was there probably like 3 out of the 7 days.
And so it was just like this instant, like, I feel safe with you.
If you were to give our relationship a title, what would it be? And why?
So like, just safe and sweet.
Safe and sweet. And what's your other one?
No, 'cause you said I wanted to say that.
Um,
Statistics on that wall.
what would you say is the hardest thing we had to endure?
One of our biggest fights. I'm not going to detail that
Okay, we'll skip it then.
because I won't.
Okay, we'll skip it though. So in our book, it pretty much says how we form relationships for one of the 7 reasons, if not all 7 reasons. And I was wondering, why do you think our relationship formed based on these 7 reasons? I'm gonna say them out loud, and I just want you to say the first one that you think it is, and I'll re-say them if you need be. But the 7 are: do you think we formed a relationship based on how we look, how similar we are, how we complement each other, the rewards that come with being with each other, how competent we are with each other, how close physically we are with each other, or how much we disclose and became close that way with each other.
This is the closest one, number 7.
Disclosure?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because, say the first one again.
Appearance?
I thought you were open.
Similarity?
You weren't my type.
Similarity.
We really aren't that similar. We're almost like exact opposites, so that don't really make sense. I mean, opposites attract, I guess.
So would you say we complement each other? How did we in the beginning?
No, I think it was, we disclosed. We found out that all of our goals and walls kind of
Mine
lined up. They aren't
Mhm.
similar, but they lined up.
right?
And then we complemented each other. So it was like hand in hand.
Right. And then I would say, I think I can see this, but I may not know. What was your first impression of me, and how has it changed since?
That's what your first impression was, and I said you had like this aura of confidence and
Oh, yeah.
safety.
How has it changed?
Well, just scared. You still feel safe.
But, or has it not changed? You can say it hasn't changed if it hasn't.
No, your confidence hasn't necessarily gone down. I've just seen more of like your flaws. But I don't see it as like a, oh, he's like such a strong, confident person. It's more like a, he's a confident person with many flaws.
Yeah, that's because you've
But I
now
still
seen
feel safe.
the behind the scenes when we first started.
Yeah,
I did not let you see the behind the scenes.
yeah.
Yeah, so for you. Well, that's all I have. Love you.